Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Wolong Fallen Dynasty 1, aka Neo 3. I'm Serious JG. And somehow in the last video, I'm hanging out with Sun Tzu and Sun Quan. Well, good thing we got that taken care of. Alright, stepped away from the game for a few days, so I kind of don't remember the geography. We did something to get past the initial water area of this. I think maybe we knocked down this. Yeah. So yeah, we gotta, again, as ever, really a much more relaxed and chill game when we've got allies all the time. It's much easier to just, like, go after shit. Like this dude here. And I'm pretty sure I'm actually working my way back towards the area we already cleared now. So let's head this direction. Oh. Aha! I avoided the exploding hedgehog. A fiery doom. He's the coolest. Alright. Yeah, so again, I don't remember the geography very clearly, but we're just kind of playing through this as a... This level is set... There's a naval battle. Sun Jin, the actual thing. You guys having trouble over there? Just wait for us. So in the novel, Sun Jin finds the Imperial Seal and swears the soldiers who were with him when he found it to secrecy, and then lies about it to Yuan Shao, or Shu, who's not exactly a good candidate to have the thing either. But Yuan Shu is the person that Sun Jin is subordinate to, and in the coalition, and he's like, Imperial Seal? I don't have an Imperial Seal. What are you talking about, Imperial Seal? And when he's actually fleeing back to his territory south of the Jiangdong. So the Sun Jin has a little pocket of land, I guess. I know where Sun Tzu takes over, so I guess this was Sun Jin's territory too. But it's south of the Jiangdong, and directly south of Yuan Shu's territory is where Sun Jin is kind of fleeing to. And on the way, the guy who is also south of the Jiangdong, but kind of west of the territories that Sun Tzu will eventually use as the base of Wu. That would be Liu Biao. Liu Biao, one of his generals, Huang Zhu, I think? Yeah, basically, Sun Jin is, like, lying about not having the Imperial Seal, but nobody freaking believes him. Like, everybody, it gets out that he has the Imperial Seal. So, Huang Zhu, like, confronts him, and it's, like, with soldiers, is like, hey, you got the Imperial Seal, turn it over. And Sun Jin's like, how dare you? You're calling me a liar. My honor is impugned. And they fight a battle, and Sun Jin, like, manages to escape. Should have activated some kind of elemental whoppet there when I had the chance. Okay. Getting a bit distracted with the stories of the novel. That guy's not that observant. But anyway, Sun Jin takes it personal that this guy called him a liar, even though he was lying, and the guy called him a liar, like, Yeah, he really did have the Imperial Seal, but for someone to say he did when he'd already lied about not having it, definitely impugned his honor. So he had to, he basically went out to try to get revenge by just attacking Liu Biao. And I guess Huang Zhu, I'm getting the names mixed up of the general guy, but I remember his RPK portrait. He's got this super awesome square hat and a really thick, bushy beard. But anyway, yeah, Sun Jin decides to like invade this dude's territory and take over. And in the act of invading this guy's territory, Sun Jin is killed in an ambush. So Sun Jin picks a fight, loses, dies, and then Sun Ce, who takes over the force, he agrees to stop the invasion so that his father's corpse can be. It's like, okay, I'll withdraw my troops if you give me back my father's corpse for a proper burial, and they agree, and the battle is finished, and Liu Biao's territories do not fall to Sun Quan that day. Or Sun Ce. I avenge Demon's Breed, Demon Seeds, Demon 6, Seed 9. It's not my fault. I couldn't get through that freaking nonsensical name. Anyway. Yeah, I am making a complete mess of this story. Yeah, so Sun Jin actually dies during this, yeah, I guess spoilers for what's probably going to happen in the game, although there'll be some weird demonic key variation on it, but Sun Jin launches an aggressive attack, dies when the attack fails, but then Sun Ce declares Liu Biao his, like, sworn enemy forever. And same thing goes for Huang Zhu. And, like, reading this, you're like, yeah, but you attacked them. And, like, the reason Huang Zhu called you a liar is because you were lying. And then you die trying to go after him. And now it's like, come on, what the fuck, man? Oh, shit. I failed to sneak up on this guy. It's not too late to sneak up on him. Sun Ce, what the fuck, man? I was gonna sneak up on him. Anyway, the unit's morale has been decreased, which is... This is the last guy in the unit that we killed. Like, I should have hopped up here first and got that guy. And all those other guys who were glowing with red aura. I'm not sure what it was doing for them, but it presumably made them more powerful and threatening. And if I'd known this warlock was up here doing that and I'd taken him out first, these various other fights, including the big hulking behemoth fights that we had, would have gone a little smoother. Anyway. Yeah, what is the point of the story I've been trying to tell? Sun Jin dies, and Sun Ce has to withdraw. But then later, Sun Ce comes back later. Does Sun Ce come back later? I'm trying to remember how Liu Biao goes down. Huang Zhu eventually gets killed by Sun Ce and his forces. Like, they withdraw, but they keep up the attack later. And I've kind of lost the thread of what I was getting out with this story. Sorry. So, I mean, Liu Biao eventually dies of natural causes. The attack. And I want to talk about how Sun Ce dies, because I have a feeling that's going to be a pretty big part of the narrative. But by the time Sun Quan takes over, like, Liu Biao ultimately is... His territory is gobbled up by Cao Cao, and Cao Cao is taking over. It's all building up eventually to Liu Bei and Sun Quan teaming up and fighting against Cao Cao's forces together at Sherbi. The big naval battle at Sherbi, you know, the film Red Cliffs and all that stuff is about. That's kind of Cao Cao's Waterloo. But, yeah, the Sun family getting a lot of play here in this game, but in the novel, like, because they weren't directly involved with Liu Bei until they were, you get like 5, 6, 7 chapters talking about what's happening to Liu Bei, and then suddenly there's this chapter about Sun Ce, and he just like does a billion things in one chapter, like takes out 3 warlords, has a duel with Tai Shi Ci, like, all this shit happens with Sun Ce, and then you have like another 10 chapters before he's mentioned again, and then the next time he's mentioned, he's dying, and Sun Quan is taking over. Now, I read somewhere in Chinese opera, Sun Quan is known for being, like, deceptive and untrustworthy. I've deepened my bond since, even though he's probably not long for this world. Yeah, he's kind of considered deceptive and untrustworthy, and that has to do with some stuff that happens much later, after. Oh, I didn't even. I was trying to pick up loot. After events where Wu and Shu were kind of aligned against Wei, but no, honestly, it's like his dad was a tricksy little hobbit who stole the Imperial Seal. Well, he didn't steal it; he found it, but then kind of knew that if it was revealed that he found it, he wouldn't be able to keep it. Yeah, somebody's doing some magical shit to me, and I'm... There you go, Sunsa. Take his ass out. Oh, fuck. I'm really not paying attention here. Pretty sweet kill, though. Yeah, but this whole thing goes back, and that's what this side op that we kept seeing over and over again because I couldn't find the flags. Where, like, Sun Jin's being like, hey, I've been taken over by the One Ring, and now it is my precious. Like, he's doing his whole, like, Gollum corrupted routine with the Imperial Seal. That's kind of, like, that's a way to do his character if you want him to seem like a good guy. He's been corrupted by something external dark, but in the novel, he's like this really competent... He's this competent, kind of kick-ass general who eventually is just like, fuck this shit, I'm not going to work for you on Shu anymore. But his dishonesty comes back to bite him in the ass. And I just got hit with one of the red glowy specials. Which means I lose all my accumulated spirit and become jobber. Yeah, being super aggressive, particularly when you got allies backing you up, is way more doable in this game than it ever seemed to be in... Fuck you, man. I didn't know you were going to get this weird, like, projectile attack. It really looked like he was targeting my allies. But then suddenly... There's a weird fight here. I didn't even get the kill. Crashing the boys here. The Soon brothers. Hooked on the brothers, guys. The Soon brothers took that guy out, more or less. What I'm not finding are any of the damn side flags. Okay, well, I just completely forgot about the fact that I've got Sultan Ladar flag finding power, so I should be probably using them. So either up on the roof or inside this little building here. I'm guessing up on the roof based on this climbable guy. We've got a side flag. Or maybe it's a main flag. Well, we got a hedgehog hiding in the barrels. Fuck you. I even knew he was there, and the game's like, nope, you don't get to not be ambushed by that guy. Like, yeah, he will detect you coming no matter what. Somewhere in all this, there's supposed to be a little flag. There's a poison throwing knife. There's some guys hopping up from below decks here. I'm glad it makes that little noise when you're noticed, because a lot of dudes just like popping up out of nowhere on me right now. You're talking about the open from the other side. I kind of knew that, like, immediately. So we're supposed to find a hole to fall into this thing from above. That's how these things traditionally work. There's a door that's clearly in a little self-contained area. Is there some trick to this? Am I supposed to have used the hedgehog to explode this roof? Because I'm not seeing a way to get down there. And you wouldn't need a door. Like, if there was a way to get in from this same level, there wouldn't be a reason for you to have this one-side locked door. That's because you get into an area that you can't hop back out of. So, I'm not sure. I guess we can try going down. Down. Camera? Fuck. Alright. So now we're below this little room with a flag in it. This door can only be opened from this side. Okay. I guess oh. Some enemy just decided to drop on me from above. Didn't actually get me. I really thought he was going to explode in flames, and then he didn't, and I was shocked. Shocked and amazed! Alright, well anyway, here's the flag. After all that, and we did... Okay, so for once it wasn't dropped down from above. It actually is something else for a change. I was hitting the thingy, the deflect button. Damn it. You guys need to get... Oh, never mind. You did get all your health back because I did a... I guess the little mini flag gives you health back, even if it's not a continuation point. Destroy that barrel for no reason. Fucking lizard. I shall not tolerate a witch to live. I can't pick up that loot. Why can't I pick up that loot? Can I pick up this loot? Yes, I can. Now, well, now I can pick it. Throwing that. Fire's gonna wear off. Oh no! I just barely. Nope! I just barely didn't get it. I got really close, but then didn't get. Where's this wizard? How you jerk! There's gonna be like 100 enemies I gotta fight before I can get you in there. Okay. Well, we both messed that up, friend. Minor miracle I haven't fallen into the water here. This jerk can cast lightning on me from a different room. So you're just like getting killed way too much here. You can't die before Sun Jin. It'll create a temporal paradox. I keep feeling like I'll be making progress if I can find kick down ladders, because that'll mean, oh, it's something that I couldn't have gotten to. It'll give me a shortcut, but no, I just keep finding regular old ladders. Get a sip of tea here. What do we think about this? I'm a little disturbed at how few of these little flags we found. Because the levels in this game, they don't tend to be hugely long. So if you go great swaths of distance without finding the marking flags, it does make me think we've likely missed stuff. Loyal drunk garb +3. Okay, great. There are, like, people have pointed them out to me in the comments. There are loots that are like, we've come across the items that are like permanent increase to your healing capacity. You know, permanent increase to how much you get healed per elixir, whatever they're calling elixirs in this game. Dragon pots, I guess. Current increase to the number of dragon pots you're allowed to have at a time, etc. And those are ones that do not reappear. Like if I replay a level, I'm not going to have those come back again. They're one-time only things. You don't particularly want them. It's not like Mass Effect 2. That game used to drive me up the fucking wall. There'd be levels you can't replay. The only opportunity to get such and such item is by finding it the very first time. Also, there really was a finite amount of metagel to be had, which is why Bean giving me shit about that.
That's some sight. You can probably even see it from across the Hanshui River.
Oh, that castle?
I'd like to be lord of a huge stronghold like this one day.
We rescue Father and rid the area of demons. Then, with our combined strength, we will take this city and make it our new stronghold in Jing Province.
I like the sound of that.
I'm gonna tell you what to do.
Properly then.
Hey, Schwan.
Xuan being the more reasonable of the two. Well, since his only character moment in the game so far was that at the beginning of the earlier on, he ran ahead of his own forces and got himself in trouble. Alright, I'll aid you. I got etiquette +3, so now I'm a man of culture and refinement, I guess. And I'm not as a man who's found all the frickin' marking flags. Is it just me, or are these boats junk? Because these are Chinese boats. I'm really getting sick of all the wizards around here. Part of the problem, of course, is I'm doing a fucking terrible job of fighting them. Maybe the first part of the level, maybe this is a long level, and we got to get past all this ship stuff before we really truly get going. And the boys are stuck back there. I am the Dalton Castle to these boys, you understand. There's a lot of, like, you missed this jump, you die jumps around here, I'm noticing. Can I get back up there? Because I feel like maybe I have to. Like, I'm not sure how the hell to get out of here. What did I say? I think one of the Sun boys died and then reappeared. This is probably makeable. Okay. Part of the problem here too is that with all these like wrecked boats, like there's a lot of sameness about the level design. I'm having a hard time figuring out where I've already been. I have already been here, for example. Oh wait, what is this? Oh, it's just climb up. I thought I had a thing like, oh, I can interact with that torch and do something that will alter the map. No, that is not what's going on. Alright, well, we know now that Sun Tzu dreams of an awesome holdfast like this. And by this, I mean that. I don't know, man, it just feels like the end of the level to me, you know, heading up that way. Then again, I've only got half of the main flag, so there must be some level left. You don't usually miss those. They're not usually, like, really hidden. Alright, jerk. Yeah, you like them apples. They're not usually, like, super hidden. They're usually, like, you are meant to find these. But, like, 1 out of 8 little flags just seems wrong. Now, is it... It feels like there's a gimmick going on there, like, that's going to be poison or something. Starting to feel like fire's not the right thing to have equipped around here either. I was hitting the button that makes you not get hit with that stuff. So I thought. Well, luckily I got the boys here to distract her. Alright. Yeah, you guys are not in great shape because I let you take a lot of hits for me while I'm... Elite Sniper Huang Zhu is triggering an invasion. Okay. Huang Zhu is a plot character, so... Huang Zhu's the guy who actually leads the ambush that kills Sun Jin, so I don't know why he'd be treated like a player character invading. You just keep blocking in the corner. We'll combo you to death. Hey, we got accolades. And now there's, and we got 2 Tiger Seals. And now there's also no way Sun Jin will die, so we've broken history here. Speaking of breaking, I need to break the video soon, but let's, seems like we could hit this guy from behind if we found another way to get onto that boat. Yes, Sun Tzu is really impressed. My bond grew with Sun Tzu, not because I killed, not because I saved his father by killing the man who would kill him. Sun Tzu can't know that Huang Zhu was the one who was going to kill his father. But Sun Tzu really was like, oh man, the way you stuck him in that one zombie, that was totally awesome, dude. When we come back next time, maybe I'll remember to do the Sun Tzu voice more often. See you then.